It's Florian Lopez, and this is my submission for Straighterline's Persuasive Speech assignment in the Introduction to Communication course. Today, I want to talk about an issue that impacts nearly every household: excessive screen time among children. I want you to imagine for a moment, picture a child curled up with a glowing tablet in hand, watching endless videos or scrolling through apps for hours. Now ask yourself, what are they missing? They're missing more than just sunlight or outdoor play. They're missing sleep. They're missing real conversations. They're missing the essential building blocks for a healthy development. The average child between the ages of 8 and 12 now spend nearly 6 hours a day on screens. That's almost nearly a full workday spent staring at a device instead of exploring, imagining, learning through experience, or simply being a kid. This is why I'm urging you, parents, teachers, and school leaders, to support the implementation of stricter screen time guidelines. This is not about banning screens altogether. It's about balance, because if we don't take action, we risk our children's health, emotional well being, and their ability to build meaningful human connections. Let me show you how serious the issue really is. First, let's talk about health, both physical and mental health. Screens are everywhere: TVs, phones, tablets. They're convenient, yes, but they come with hidden costs. The American Academy of Pediatrics warns that children who spend more than 3 hours a day on screens are at a significantly higher risk for obesity. Why? Because screen time often replaces physical activity. Kids are sitting more, moving less, and snacking more often without even realizing it. But it doesn't stop there. The glow from screens, especially in the evening, disrupts melatonin production, the hormone that regulates sleep. Poor sleep means lower focus, mood swings, and academic struggles. On the mental health front, the evidence is just as alarming. According to researcher John Twain, preteens with excessive screen exposure, especially on social media, are more likely to develop anxiety, depression, and even symptoms of self harm. Think about that. What's meant to entertain or educate is now contributing to emotional distress. Now, let's move on to the second major issue: social development. Learn how to interact with others by swiping, but by speaking, listening, negotiating, and even disagreeing. When screens dominate their free time, real world interactions shrink. And without those vital skills like empathy, patience, and emotional expression can suffer. Studies by Monica Anderson and Jingjing Jiang show that kids spending hours online have fewer opportunities to um, participate in face to face conversations or team based activities. That means fewer chances to develop conflict resolution, active listening, and cooperation, all of which are fundamental for healthy relationships both now and in adulthood. Let's be honest, screens are easy. They don't argue, they don't demand compromise, but life, relationships, and success demand those very things. So if we allow screens to replace real life practice, we're leaving our kids underprepared for the world outside. So, what can we do to bring balance? That brings me to the final point: implementation. The good news is solutions exist and they are practical. Start at home. Parents can set clear, age appropriate screen time limits, ideally 1 to 2 hours of recreational use per day for school age children. Many devices offer built in parental controls on screen monitoring apps to help enforce boundaries gently but effectively. Schools can help to implementing device free zones, um, screen free periods during the day can encourage focus and improve classroom engagement. When teachers promote collaborative group work and outdoor learning, they're not only reducing screen time, they enhance education. But the most powerful strategy, modeling. When parents and educators show balanced screen habits themselves, when they pick up a book, take a walk, or play a board game, they send a message that any rule could have, more than any other rule could ever, and it works. Children raised in environments with balanced screen policies tend to sleep better, perform better, and um, have deeper connection with those around them. In closing, I ask you this: what kind of childhood do we want to give our kids? Do we want them glued to screens, isolated from the world around them, or do we want them growing strong physically, emotionally, and socially through real experiences and human connection? The answer is clear. We need to limit excessive screen time. We need to protect their sleep, their minds, and their social lives. And we need to step up at home and in schools with realistic, compassionate guidelines that put our children's well being first. So I leave you with a call to action. Start today. Set those daily screen limits. Choose family night activity that doesn't involve screens. Talk to your school and screen about screen-free policies, and most importantly, be the example. Let's give our children the chance to live, grow, and thrive in the real world, or just not just in the digital one. Thank you.